Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, yeah.
I do not own the rights to any of the music that is playing. The music that's playing is that none other than Pamela Bouquet.
Walking with
and you can follow her across these social media
Angela.
platforms.
Walking with purpose. We got talent from the Lord. And we're here to show the world the talent that we have is here to change your world. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking with Angela. Walking with purpose. Showing the world all that we have. Just God gave it to us. And we don't want to bury it. So we are here to show the world we're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah. Walking with Angela to show the world. Gonna show the world what we have. Gonna show the world what we have. We're walking in purpose.
What we have.
What did God say to you? You got to show the world.
You've got to show the world. So I say, what did he say to you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I welcome you to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation, your half hour power with the Queen. I tell you, every Monday morning, I'm excited to be right back here in this very place to be able to share with you guys. I thought I was going to have a guest on this morning, but y'all know, nevertheless, we keep on pushing. We don't stop. We keep it pushing. Today, I have something that I'm going to share with you guys. It is Martin Luther King's birthday celebration. I think his birthday was actually on yesterday. His actual birthday was on yesterday. But they have given us a day that we can celebrate him, and that day would be today. So we celebrate him on today. Happy birthday. I hope that you are doing something that it will remember keeping his legacy alive and those things that he fought for. And those things that we're still lacking. There's still a lot of things that are going on that we need to address. So I'm thankful that we have these opportunities and these platforms and this opportunity to come before you guys to be able to share. Yeah, I'm trying to get ready to go live on TikTok. I tried to make sure that I go live on TikTok as well, because that I have gotten so used to going over there on Mondays now and sharing with them. I tell you, I get more live followers than I get on any of the other platforms over there on TikTok. So let me get ready to go on over there and go live. I guess it's not here, so I don't know if it's a time difference. I don't know what that is playing in my background, but I'm trying to go live, so I don't know what that is. I hope it's not going to be playing in my live. I don't know what that is. Let me see that off, y'all. Yeah, my phone is going out. I know that. And I need to get another phone. I know that's one of the problems. But, y'all, thank you for tuning in this morning. I'm going to keep on pushing. I was going to try to pull up, I don't know what that is, something on TikTok. You know how you go on TikTok and you have the my phone. I'm missing my I don't know if this is going. It keeps saying it's going live, but it's not live. I don't know what's going on, but we about to see. I know they probably like, what is wrong with Miss Angela this morning, y'all? But this morning, I'm going to be sharing with y'all out of my birthday anthology from this past year. Had an opportunity to share. I don't know what this is, y'all. I'm trying to get out of it, but it's not letting me. I'm about to have to turn my phone off and reset my phone, because it's still playing on my phone, and I'm not even on that. But I wanted to share this morning out of the Broken to be Mended and Molded in His Image. Yeah, I got to turn my phone off, y'all, in order for it to stop playing, because it's still playing. But yeah, I want to share this morning out of the Broken to be Mended and Molded anthology. Had an opportunity. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with this phone. It is still playing. Like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to be sharing out of this anthology this morning. I'm going to be sharing, actually, I want to share a couple people's portion. I definitely want to share Alma's section of the anthology. It is about 6 or 7 pages. I don't know. I'm going to be able to share the whole thing, but I want to definitely share some of this, y'all. I didn't realize that at that particular time that Alma had a stroke and that she was in the hospital when this book was. She was actually in the nursing home when this book was being wrote. So this is her section of the book, and it's entitled "Mirror, Mirror, 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 Mirror on the Wall," written by Alma Thomas, Pastor Alma Thomas. It's the first chapter inside of the book. It says, "How I feel about myself is more important than how I look. Feeling confident, being comfortable in your skin. That's really what makes you beautiful." Bobby Brown. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Every day, the vain, wicked witch will ask the magic mirror that question. Every day, the mirror would say she wanted to hear, "Thy, O queen, are the fairest in all the land." But the old fateful day when the mirror could not lie and replied, "Snow White is the fairest in the land," she not only got angry, but was overwhelmed with jealousy and plotted to destroy Snow White's destiny. Y'all, I tell you, there's so many people out there that's just waiting to be that wicked witch in your life, because they already know that the mirror, as they look in the mirror, because they're not lining up with what they're supposed to be lining up with, and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, that they're not in order, that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, that they when they go to the mirror and look in the mirror, they see everybody else but themselves, because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's just like them going to the mirror and asking the mirror, "Who is the fairest of them all?" and the mirror replying to them, "Snow White." But see, in this instance, the mirror is replying to so many other people. So when we go and look in the mirror, we see other people instead of seeing ourselves. And that's what's wrong with a lot of us right now. We see a lot of other people instead of seeing ourselves and see what God is doing in our lives. But I'm grateful on today. I'm grateful on today that he's given us the opportunity. He's given us the outlets. He's given us the means. He's given us the power because he allowed some of us to come out of the darkness. He allowed some of us to come into the light so that we can see and we can share this with somebody else, that we won't sit down on those things that he's delivered us from. So I'm grateful on today. So when you look in the mirror, what do you see? I want you to ask yourself that question. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see that person that God has called you to be? Do you see your true self? Or do you see all those masks and all those layers that you're laying up under, that you just want to just take off and to just undercover all those things that are going on within you? I want to challenge you on today. Y'all, we're into a new year. Y'all, this is the third Monday. We yet pushing on. We going on. We're not stopping. We're not hesitating. We keep it moving because you know what? Time waits for no one. We waiting for something to fall out the sky, waiting for something to drop in our laps. It's not going to happen. You have to be about your destiny. So you got to motivate yourself sometimes. Sometimes you got to go and look in that mirror and you got to decide today is the day that I'm going to make a difference in my own life. Today I'm going to spoil myself. I made a post on social media the other day. Sometimes you got to spoil yourself. Sometimes you got to make sure that your life matters, that you matter. We oftentimes make sure that everybody else in this world matters, but we don't make sure that we matter. And that means taking care of ourselves. That means not just having the bubble baths and those other things, but changing the way that we live so that, you know, those bubble baths can be those things that just we can do them frequently, often, because of our changed mindset, our changed way of living. You know, if we continue to do the same things, we continue to get the same results. But if you change your mindset and you change the outlook that you have on life, you begin to want more and you begin to do more. And then with the doing more and the wanting more, then you'll be able to enjoy those things that you desire. Those things that we supposed to plan, those things will be a part of your life. It will be something natural because if you have the means to do it, then you would do it. And that's a lot of people's case. They don't have the means to do it, so they don't make it a necessity. But if you have the means and the resources to do it, it will be a necessity. It will be something that will be every day. So it wouldn't have to be something that you will have to plan. You shouldn't have to plan self-care. Self-care should be something that is natural and something that is done every day. You should care about yourself all day, every day. And it shouldn't be something, you shouldn't have to plan dates with yourself. You shouldn't have to do none of that. All that should be natural. That should be something that's planned into your day. But see, the world system and society have gotten us so caught up in these jobs, so caught up in everything out of the home and everything outside of us, to where we can't function. We can't do what we're supposed to do on a spiritual level and move and operate accordingly. So sometimes it's just like we're not doing what we're supposed to do. So it hinders us, and it causes pressure. It causes those things that stop us from moving and operating in the things that God has called us to do. So sometimes we just have to move out the way and just allow that spirit man to do what he's supposed to do in our lives and what he wants to do in our lives. Because at the end of the day, he is the one in control. We're not the one in control. We don't have no power. The only power we have is the power that works within. And he said he has positioned us. He positioned us to be overcomers by being willing vessels to be used by him to educate, encourage, and empower the nations, the masses, to get stuff and to sit on it and to overcharge people for it and to take from people. That's not why he give you these things. He give you these things to give back to the community, to help push people forward. And y'all, in this season, we got to learn to come together and get, and some of us are gifted in one area and somebody's gifted in another area. We got to learn how to bring these businesses together and create enterprises, things that can create, like Sister Ebony say, enterprises and co-ops and things that we can, as people, can pull off each other. Yeah, we got to get back to that village mentality. Y'all should be Black Wall Streets popping up all over because we as Black people should be coming together to work together. That's what they are afraid of, because they told us to get the education, and what we do, we go out, we go to school, we get educated, we get doctorate degrees, we get master's degrees, we get double degrees, we get all these things that they tell us to do. But they didn't think we was going to do it. That's what it was. They didn't think that we would do it, but we did. So I'm thankful on today for those that have paved the way for us, those that marched on different marches and did different things for us. I'm grateful for Martin Luther King. You know, a lot of people here today in Georgia visiting the Martin Luther King Center and visiting the Ebenezer Baptist Church and all over in Auburn Avenue and all these different things. But y'all, I just want us to really just take a look at really what is going on behind prison walls and what is really going on with our judicial system. You know, it's sad that, you know, people can sign documents and make statements that could cost you your life, and then your life is gone, and the lives of families are altered for the rest of their lives. What if? And then there's the what ifs and the what ifs. People lose people. Things happen. You can never take back. All the money in the world can never take back what you take from somebody when you strip them of their life. There's so many people behind prison walls, men and women, black and white, but mostly our people, brown people, wrongfully incarcerated, overly incarcerated, never been tried properly, falsely in prison, you name it. And then they treat them inhumane. They don't have the proper resources that they need. When the government say we spending millions of tax dollars on the prison system to rehabilitate them, when there's nothing within the prison system to rehabilitate them, they're not doing anything to rehabilitate them. Because you're keeping them bound, you're keeping them locked down, you keeping them feeling like less than humans. But we say we are rehabilitating them. We're getting them ready to get back out in society. What have you done for them lately to help get them back in society? Instead of connecting them with their family and keeping them connected with the outside world so that they can be able to transition back into the world, you keep them away. You keep moving them around. You keep these psychological games is what they play. Mental, emotional, everything in the book they throw at them. So it's truly like a Joseph adventure. You know, I wonder how these people sleep at night when you sent somebody to prison wrongfully. You know, you wonder why a lot of these people are committing suicide. These lawyers, these judges, these public defenders, these ADAs, these people that have authority, that have the power to make the right decisions, but they're making the wrong decisions because they're money hungry and they're looking for clout and they're looking for opportunities. You know, then a lot of us brown people, we sit back and we don't get engaged in anything that's going on to help push forward the things that need to be pushed forward. You know, we don't see a lot of us running for office. We don't see a lot of us sitting on boards. We don't see a lot of us hosting anything that talks positively. You know, they forever giving us the negative stuff, and then they'll push that. They push that agenda because they want to keep you in a negative limelight. They want to forever keep us divided. because they know you can conquer and divide. So that's what they want to do. That's what they set out to do. They sit in these big board rooms and these behind-the-wall meetings, and that's what they talk about. Because if you go back to the beginning in the start of a lot of these laws and a lot of these legislations and a lot of these different statutes and a lot of these different things that they have in place, the government, period, it was not designed for brown people. And so we as brown people began to change things. We got to change the laws, change the statutes, change the structure. And we got to get in there and be involved. We can't just sit and talk and just look, because look and change nothing. You got to get in there and you got to write the laws, get them passed, get them voted, get the signatures, get the things that's needed. We got to put the work in. You know, some of us out here that want to, but we don't know the way. And we looking for people to lead us. We looking for people to guide us. We looking for people to show us the way, to help us so that we can help those that are coming behind us. Because, y'all, there's a generation that's coming behind us that needs us. Because this generation right now, they're going to fail them. And they need us to step in. So we got to look back and we got to pull up the generation coming behind this generation. Y'all, we got time. But we got to be willing and want to do it in order for it to happen. A lot of us got a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things, but we sit still and we say nothing and we do nothing. But I tell you, I'm grateful on today. I'm glad that he laid in my spirit to go to this book and to share this particular entry by Alma, Pastor Alma, Minister Alma Thomas. It's called Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Y'all, look in the mirror at yourself. Today, take a look at you and see what can you do that is different from what you did last year to make a difference in this world, to make a difference, to be that change that you desire to see. You know, we often want things to be different. Oftentimes I hear people talk about they're going to be the next this person, but you can't be the next anybody because they are them. Be the best version of yourselves. And when you become the best version of yourselves, then you can help someone else become the best version of themselves. And then if we continue to pay it forward that way, then we become better people. And then we become a better community. We become a better country. We become a better nation. We become a better world. But it starts with us. And it starts with us wanting to be the change that we desire to see and going out and doing something about it. So I want to challenge you guys this day. Y'all, we're honoring Martin Luther King's birthday. Of course, his birthday was on yesterday, but of course they give us these times and dates that we honor things, and we have to go by these codes of the land or whatever. They've given us all these different these dates of what is what. You know, the more and more I listen to people talk about the different things and the different amendments and the different things that affect us as brown people. You know, we ain't too far removed from segregation, slavery, and a lot of these things. You know, people, they act like it's been thousands and thousands and thousands of years when it's not. You know, and there's still places, prison systems. You know, all of the prison system is a form of right now slavery, open right now slavery. That is the way that they get away with it being done in public. Because you tell me, where do you go and you can work for 2 weeks and only get paid $6 to $14? Not an hour, but $6 to $14 after you went to work and worked, Lord, how many ever hours you worked. But you worked, and you not worked just 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, but you worked the whole week. You worked as if you was on the outside, you would be getting paid money. But you paying these people pennies to work and perform jobs that outside people would be paying $13, $15, $16, $17, up to $20 an hour, but you paying them pennies. And y'all think that is humane? Where would that be humane? It's not. But what are we doing about it? We're doing nothing about it. We're sitting still and we're allowing it to go. Y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I want y'all to join me here next week. I think I have a special guest that's going to be stopping by and sharing with me. Please make sure that you join me. And I look forward to sharing with you guys. Be blessed. I'm going to play this song on my way out. It is by Tamala Mann. Tamala Lucas, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Tamala Mann.